friends, today we are going to continue our Google Drawings lesson, and this time we are going to work on inserting and formatting word art. Now this is very similar to our text box lesson that we just did. And as always, I want to make sure that you go and you open up your own document. You watch my video. When I say pause, you pause my video and you go back to your own document, do the activity there, and then come back to the video for the next step. Are we ready? Okay, we are going to actually take steps 1, 2, and 3 all at the same time. So it wants us to insert a word art frame and type our first, middle, and last names. So to do that, we're going to go to Insert. We are going to find Word Art, and then it's going to pop up with a box. So here is my first name. I'm just going to put it up on top. We're going to do the same thing. Insert, Word Art, type your middle name, and I'll scooch that up. And then we are going to Insert, Word Art, type your last name. Remember, if you do not have a middle name, you can just type in the words no middle name. And I'll bring that down to the bottom. All right, go ahead, pause my video, and do this on your own document. All right, step 4 says to change the font and the size so that each one looks different. All right, well, let's start with my last name since that's the one that's already selected. So my fonts, again, just like in our text boxes, they're up here. Let's try this one. Now, do you see how it came off my canvas? Well, that's okay, because to resize it, instead of doing the points, I can just drag. Or if I wanted to make it larger, I could go up like that. It's going to fill the whole space. All right, I'm going to go ahead and select my middle name and change that font. Oh, let's try that. And I want it a little bit smaller, so I'm just going to adjust. And then finally, my first name. I'll keep it like that. All right, now the other thing that I need to do is change the color. So just like we change color of shapes, we're going to go to our fill color bucket. And you know how I love purple. So I'm going to change each one of these to a shade of purple. And we'll make this one dark purple. Okay, now I'm also going to change my border color on these. We'll try pink for this one. Now, you can't really see it, so I can always go up here and adjust the size of my border color. Let's do green for my, well, I don't like the way that one looks. Let's do blue maybe. There we go. And I can adjust this so it's a little bit easier to see. And on my last name, oops, I want to click on my border color. We'll go green. And we'll just adjust it so it's a little thicker. Okay, so I can also, if I wanted to, I can make it italics or I can make it bold just by clicking on those icons up there. All right, so go ahead and change the font size and font color if you would like, and then come back to the video. All right, we're going to skip step 5 and we're going to go straight to step 6. And it says to apply some advanced formatting options. Well, to get these, we are going to look for Format Options and we are going to select it. And that opens up this box right here on the side. And things that we can change are the size, the position of it on the canvas, a shadow, and a reflection. Okay, so let's work on my last name and I'm going to click on this reflection. And do you see how it reflects my name? If I raise it up, you can see even more as if it were like looking into the water. So that's a reflection. I can adjust the size of my reflection by increasing it. Then you'll see more of my last name. If I bring it all the way to the right, you'll see my entire last name. That kind of looks cool. The distance from my name, if I want to keep it close, I'm going to put it right down there. And transparency, if I increase it, do you see that it becomes lighter? All right, we'll set it somewhere in the middle. All right, let's try something on my first name here, and we'll do a drop shadow. So if I click over here to drop shadow, it's It's kind of hard to see it because it is in black. So let's make this drop shadow green. And do you see how there's like a hint of green? It's hard to see, so I can increase the transparency all the way. Oops, that makes it all the way transparent. If I bring it all the way down, do you see how there's a bit of a green shadow? The angle I can adjust. If I bring it all the way over here, I can slide it down. The distance away, if I increase it, do you see how that just totally popped up there? We'll bring it down because I kind of like that. All right, and another thing we can do is we can work on size and rotation. So I selected my middle name for this one. I'm going to click on size and rotation, and I can increase the size and the height right there. The angle I can change so that my name goes like that. I can flip it so that it's backwards, or I can even do upside down and backwards. So that kind of looks a little funny. So I think I'll keep that one on there. All right, now it's your turn. Go and play with the different format options. Remember, to get this menu, we just click on Format Options on our canvas. And then once you're done, submit it in Google Classroom.